Quarantine Kitchen. My name is Chef Feizal, aka Fashion Food and Laughter. I'm going to be teaching you how to make anything and everything so that you can impress your guests.
And my name is Grace. I am not much of a cook, so I am here to watch, observe, and learn.
Please like, share, and subscribe, and also let us know what you'd like us to help you learn how to cook in the comment section. Our first step, we're going to be slicing this onion really thin because we're going to fry these first for the top of the biryani, but I also like to put this inside the layers between the rice and the chicken. Okay, so when you're frying the onions, that's how you know it's hot, when it just immediately begins to fry.
Okay, and how many onions are these?
Three small onions.
Okay.
The reason why I didn't use the big onions will be used in the curry.
Yeah.
Because one, I cut them thicker than these ones because they're gonna cook for longer, so you want them to break down and add more flavor into the sauce. So whenever you're cooking any meal, if you're going to be making a very quick meal and then it require a lot of boiling, thinner slices or thinner cubes or small cubes are better to use. That's why these ones are thin, because these are going on the finishing. So you don't want them to be chunky until the person can't eat them properly.
Yeah.
So you put them very thin, so when you put them on top, they're very easy to eat.
Yeah.
The other ones need a longer time to break down.
Okay.
So that's why they're in thicker pieces.
Okay.
One other thing that I like to do when I'm frying my onions is add salt. Why? Because also salt breaks down the onions into a smaller osmosis. So it removes the water from the onion and then adds more flavor into the oil there. So we've removed the onions after letting them brown. Don't worry if they're a bit dark, just be okay with it. Then now you get your second red, whichever one. You see they're not thin as the other ones, they're a lot thicker. Because they're the ones that are going into the sauce, so they need to break down. One thing that I always tell people is spices need to cook.
Yeah.
And the longer you cook them, the tastier they are. Then you take now your whole, this is like 1.5 tablespoons of cumin, whole cumin. This is 1 teaspoon of whole cardamom. Now this will add flavor into the oil. Then my 2 second ingredients are my dry spices. Why do I put the dry spices early? One, again, you need to evoke the taste in them, and you need to remove the oils.
Okay.
So we have 1.5 tablespoons of curry powder and 1 tablespoon of fresh coriander powder.
Okay.
And then my 2 chicken cubes. 2 chicken cubes. Yeah. Then another thing I like to add early is my tomato paste. Okay, so you leave these things, let this cook for a bit. You can even reduce the heat.
Yeah.
Let it like brown nicely. And now at this time, don't feel ashamed, and you can add in your second chili. We're going to add our garlic and ginger paste. This is about 1.5 tablespoons as well. To 2 tablespoons, you can use that. This is gonna cook for a very short time because one, we're gonna now raise up the heat again and then add the tomatoes. We have about 4 tomatoes in here, roughly chopped, because we're gonna let this cook down. Now, as you can see and smell, it's becoming thicker.
Oh, it smells great.
The flavor is coming together.
Oh my gosh.
Now let me give you the biggest trick on how you can break down tomatoes in your stews or your curries. It's just added. And then, yet again, salt. Once you salt your tomatoes and mix them, cover them. But don't reduce the heat immediately. Smell, nothing is burning, then reduce the heat.
Okay.
Give them another 10 to 15 minutes and we'll be ready. Then we'll add the yogurt, make the bigger sauce, add the stock, then add the chicken. Now let that cook for another 2 hours.
Oh my god, no.
Now our tomatoes have been cooking for like about 5 minutes.
Oh.
You see now the oil even has separated. You've now changed even the color of the whole meal. Now let me tell you this. will stain your outfit in a second. Do not get this on you if you don't want to be washing for hours. So then you know, you want to check if the tomatoes are broken down really well. Just a light breakdown. So at this point you need to raise your heat so that your tomatoes that have been fully broken down, you need them to be able to remove some of their own oils and flavors. This is the time you can check the flavor balance, because one thing, now you add your salt, more salt, because we're about to cook everything else in it, and you need salt to help break down all the ingredients. So once this has reached like a good color and you can see it sticking on the pan, this is my level of knowing how much flavor the food is going to have, and plus you need to know that's how much moisture less it has. So then I do this, I stir it, then I add my chicken pieces.
Ooh, look at how it's coloring that chicken.
Yeah. So that's the reason you add it at this time, is so that you can color the chicken
Oh
pretty
my
well.
goodness. Okay.
Then you're going to do another unthinkable thing at this time, is cover it again.
Okay.
Leave it covered so it gets the flavor. They talk together. They're like, okay, so now we need to be able to permeate into the chicken.
So you cover it for how long?
Like 2 minutes. This time you can open your chicken. Take a look at it.
Okay.
Now it's really sticking. Now you don't want this to get too dark. And you see we've only had like about 2 minutes in here, right? Now you can do, let's do the stock actually.
Okay. Ooh, child.
Now leave it to cook. Just leave it to boil. Let it break down.
For how long?
About an hour. So it's been about like 1.5 hours, and most of our water has gone. A lot of it has gone actually. Can you see?
It's just like salty something. That's what
Chicken is cooked. It's probably falling off the bone. Then now you're gonna add your 1/2 cup of natural yogurt. So this will simmer for like about 30 minutes.
That looks amazing.
We're gonna add our coriander.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but you can actually add first your green capsicum.
Yeah.
So this is 1 green capsicum, cut roughly. Then half of your coriander.
So you were just telling me how you prefer putting in the stems, or
Yeah,
what do
I
you
actually put in the stalks
the stalks
into the biryani, because that also cooks for a longer time.
Okay.
They break down slower. They have a bit of bite to them.
And then
Plus,
when do you
people's
put in
waste.
the rest?
This I'll put in with the onion.
With the onions, okay. So it's like one of the last things.
Yeah.
Going?
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that point, just mix it in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So at this point, as you let it cook on a bit of a medium heat, low heat, you take now the rest of your coriander and mix it with your deep fried brown onion. So now that everything is ready and all our components are ready to set up, we're gonna do the layering. So let's begin. So one thing I feel makes my biryani more personal to me is only having 3 layers. So I call it 3-layer rice biryani. The thing about why I like to use whole chicken pieces is because you never know who's gonna get what. And yeah, maybe it's better for distribution if you use like, chicken cubes or deboned chicken pieces. But this way, it's survival for all of us. Now we're doing our final layer, and we're gonna just put some rice on top of that. You don't want to put too much. You just want to put enough to show that it has some chicken in it. But also then again, as I always tell people, food is about how you want to do it. And add your onions. Onion and coriander. Give it a good sprinkle.
So fantastic!
Right on top. Give it that oomph. Get an extra pinch of salt right on top.
That's it.
And there you have it. Chicken biryani. So So yeah, Grace, basically that's how you make your chicken biryani.
You guys,
today
I can't even believe I learned how to do that.
we have just made a simple,
I cannot believe that.
super easy.
Super easy.
Only took us the whole day, but give or take good food.
I mean, technically the whole day.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Do you want to taste it?
I do.
Taste.
We can taste it like cheekily because it's
So it's rice, biryani rice, and the coriander thing.
Yeah.
Salud. Oh my gosh.
Actually, you know what?